Guys, back at it with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the hot routes that you can use in Madden 23 to your advantage against man coverage. So a lot of man coverages, what you're going to see typically with them is um, a cover one or a cover zero. All right, so what that means I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm just going to pick a random play. I don't really care, but you see how, like, for example, cover one hold, you see the concepts where it says concept and then cover one, cover three. So these cover ones, they have one safety at the top. Um, Typically the linebacker either blitzes or he watches a little bit of like the middle of the field, and then you've got all your man coverages. And then another option is the cover zero, which you guys see right there, the man blitz with pinch buck zero. And in that one, you've got everyone in man coverage and the rest of the guys just blitzing. Also, you might see some where it's a complete blitz, but then I mean it's a cover zero, but there's two hook curls in the middle of the field. So beating out cover one, cover zero is pretty simple, uh, based on how you do it. So we're gonna try out against the cover one hole first. So the number one thing you want to do is you want to make the other team run. So the ways to do this is, for example, slants. The reason this works is because you're making a hard cut. Your players are making a hard cut, and when they make that hard cut, it's just allowing them to go free. Now we got that one safety at the top, so we're gonna try to isolate him out with the Dalton Schultz going up. But other than that, I mean, we're really just beating man coverage completely because when our player cuts, we've got the edge. Then from there, our guy just gotta be faster. It's not that hard. So, here he goes. And then look at this. We've got this guy. Horrible pass, but that is the cover zero, cover one beater here. We'll try it out again. Oh, we got a different play this time. Okay, so again, you could do the same concept, right? So literally just come out in this, slant this guy, do this, da da da. And then next thing you know, since he's slanted, he's going to get open, all right? As long as he's faster, at least. Um, So being the cover one, cover zero, again, you just want to make them run, and you want to utilize these hot routes. So if there's a way that you could determine that this is a cover one, let's say for example he runs the same playbook constantly, and you realize that okay, this guy's running cover one. So the number one thing you want to do is something like a slant. Another option is a out route. Another option may be it's anything that can really just make the guy run. So look, so now this guy is, you see how on CD Lamb the corner is all the way back there? See, a streak wouldn't be smart right here. Why would I make my guy just go straight down the field, or a fade? That's not going to do anything because the guy's right there. Um, Whereas like an in and out, a slant, a zig, any of those will work because they have a hard cut in the route. Um, a curl I wouldn't suggest either. Curl's not really going to work. If the corner's kind of on you, he's going to find a way to stop that. A drag is also a good way to do it. I wouldn't recommend a post. Again, the corner's going to be able to stay up with that. Post is mostly for cover threes and stuff like that. Fade stop, I wouldn't do that either. Corner, you could try it, but again, it's not like ideal. Post corner, this is good. I would do this. So I'll show you guys the out route right now. It's kind of hard because my guy's all the way down there, but you can see that. I mean, my guy's got a hard cut in his route, and he's going to be able to finish that off. But now there is situations where you can run a streak on them, and this is something that if you're aware of, it can really help you out. So sometimes I'll be in game, and I'll notice that my corner's one-on-one, isolated on an island, and the guy's pressed up on me. All right, I'll show you guys in a second. We'll pick a random play. It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter what you pick. Just make sure that the other guy is pressed up on you. I don't know how to really do that, but we're gonna try to figure it out right now. Unrobber press. Yeah, okay, there we go. So in these situations, when I see someone pressed up on me, like I'm just like, okay, I won. It's over. I know this play is gonna be a touchdown because all I have to do now is put both my receivers on streaks, and as long as one of them like runs a decently good route, they should be able to catch it. On that one, they didn't, but you can fade it out, and you could streak it. CD Lamb right here. If he had a good release, honestly, that's a wide open play. He almost still caught it, but if they have a good release, I'm telling you, this is an easy free play. I always do this like nearly 70% of the time works. This is not working today. Oh my god. It's also because they have really horrible releases. But if you see guys pressed up on you, it's a simple solution. I wouldn't. So here's the thing: when they're pressed up on you, slants is not going to work as well. Look at this, because they're right on your ass. I mean, it still kind of worked out, but it's less likely to work out because they're right on your ass. So you don't want to do the slants when they're pressed up on you. When they're pressed up on you, you want to switch this to some sort of fade route. But you can keep your guy on a slant. Whoever is like this, like CD Lamb's matched up on a linebacker at the moment. So in this type of play, I would pull Dalton Schultz and block for me, so I can have some extra blockers. I'll have CD Lamb run the streak route. I'll have Gallup run that route, and then I don't even care what Brown runs. We'll just have him run like a drag or something. So I'll watch Gallup first. Doesn't seem like he's open, but CD Lamb's mismatched. He's against a linebacker and he's a receiver. So my number one way to go in cover one, cover zero situations is slant. Obviously, slant is the easiest, simplest way you're going to be able to beat these guys out. Slant. That should be your first thought. But if this guy's pressed up on you, I'm telling you, just run a goddamn fade. And normally it works. Trust me. Even though it's not working right now. Trust me, it does normally work. And so that is like the main moves you want to just make in scenarios like these where you have a cover zero, cover one. There we go. We finally made a catch. And just literally anything with a cut. Again, personal favorites, just the slant and whatnot. Um, so now there are going to be certain ways to counteract a little bit of that with the hook curls and whatnot. Here, I'll try to find one for you guys. Let's see. Let's do random play type, main coverage. Yeah, they have it. All right, man double buzz is what I was talking about, or one double buzz. So this one's a little weird. They've got two hook curls in the middle of the field, so you can still throw the slant, but look at that. That like they've got the middle of the field completely locked up. So even if I do run a slant with this guy, this one should actually work maybe, yeah. That's because we sent Dalton Schultz on the streak route, and that allowed for the double buzz to get out of the way. So again, there's some guys in the middle of the field. So what you want to do is you just want to distract him. So like Dalton Schultz is kind of going to be distracting one a little bit. If I send Tony Pollard up, he'll distract one right there, and then in the middle of the field we just hit CD Lamb. Easy. So you have to really think this through. If you see like man coverage, but then you see he's making some certain adjustments that you want to fix up, then that's what you want to do. Again, the cut right here in this route was the tight end. Uh, he was covered by two guys, so he kind of got fucked. But point being, that's what it's really about. And yeah, and you don't want to run screens in this situation. You're gonna get blown up. It's not good. So don't run no screens in man coverage. Again, just stay simplistic. Keep it with the slant route. And double buzz is gonna be a little bit harder on the usual because they've got the middle of the field completely locked up against you. So just be aware of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the main coverages in this game. Um, and from there, if you see a man coverage, I mean, it's really not hard to beat. Slant, it's pretty easy. Like this is how I would remember it. Slant your player. Try to look for the mismatch, linebackers, and then if you have a pressed player and you have someone who's got a good release, you fade on them. And then as far as double buzz goes, you want to create a distraction in the middle of the field that can allow for that slant to get open. Because the slant's going to be covered up if you don't create a distraction. So some sort of distraction just means tight end going up or something like that. It's something very simplistic, all right? And so the tight end going up is going to allow CD Lamb to just kind of be on his own island from there, and it's just he grabs it and takes it. So make sure you guys drop a like if you like this video, and subscribe for more content like this one. This is hot routes and how to use them to your advantage against man coverage. I'll see you guys in the next one.